collectible giveaway at bigcarflip.com. Today we are going to take a look at a very important and interesting article written by Ryan, and this article is going to talk about retail and sports cards and Pokemon cards, collectibles as far as, when it comes to cards, collectible trading cards. So I'm gonna put a link in the description and let's get right into it because it's a long one. You may, if you're trying to read it and don't want to click on the link to the article, you may have to pause this video because I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I finished reading it just now. I was like, yeah, I need to get ahead and make a quick video about it. So obviously, retail has decided to pull the plug, and apparently it's temporary. Okay, so the latest is when right here they're asking, when are we gonna get these cards back? All right, so they are planning, because I thought everything was just gonna go to order online, but that's not the case. They're trying to get everything back onto the back on the shelves. So you can see right here the plan for Pokemon is to get it back within the next 10 to 14 days. That's cool, for Pokemon collectors. So if that's you, then you know what? You must be happy. Um, I'm not a Pokemon collector. My 7-year-old son is. So I guess I'll be scooping up some Pokemon for him, hopefully soon. And okay, so now supply versus demand. This is where um it said that the prices for the product is too low, and that flippers are going and flipping their money, right? Flipping the product, making their money because they can jump on eBay. So what can you do? There's a balance. You see, he talks about balance here. You can go and just print the product, just 10x it. And then what? Then you can have everybody, you have triples of every player type of thing. But then what happened? We learned from the junk wax era that that's a mistake, because then there's no value in that. There needs to be a demand. And once the demand is met, and if it's met too much, it's just going to keep driving the prices and the value of the product down. So right here, you can buy for 20 and then flip for 20. I mean, for 50, right? That's not what they want to do. So they are thinking of, Panini's thinking of raising prices for their, well, they mentioned that they raised their product, the prices for their hobby boxes, for their hobby product. So, okay, so look, this is the bottom line, okay, because they talk about the results of that, but this is the bottom line. This is what they're gonna do, all right? Like it or not, they're increasing prices by 50%. Says it right here, 50%. It may sound scary, he says, but look, it goes from 20 to 30, then from 50 to 60. No, man, you're talking about $20 blasts are going to 30, but they're still trading for $50. But obviously, um, or 60, right? So obviously, it's cutting into the flippers' margin there. So hopefully, that will, people won't be willing to wake up at 2 in the morning to make it down there to at 3 in the morning to wait in line to make $30, $20 or whatever it is after your shipping fees. It's not worth it, especially if they're limiting the product per person. Honestly, to me, everybody to each his own. It wasn't worth it before. I never went early. I showed up like 2 or 3 times at 8 in the morning, and it was like, done. I was like, yo, okay, I'm not doing this again. You know, I have a family, I've got a job, I got a lot going on to, Now, if there was a larger profit margin, then maybe, but people were going crazy for this stuff. Okay, so going right along, what about the kids? And I love this part. I love this part because you can't forget about the kids. Why did we get into this? Why? Because when we were kids, we got into it. Because with our dads, we got into it. With our uncles, with our friends. If that doesn't exist, that's it. The future of this is going nowhere. Okay, I don't. All right, that's it. I'm not gonna go crazy talking about that. But look, we recognize that there are collectors who collect just for the sheer fun of collecting, and that's me. I just recently got into the flipping game. Just recently, I'm just testing it out. But I am 98% all collector. All right. And I have 3 boys. So this is important. I had to go, if you watch my videos, I had to go and buy junk wax, just so I can have something to rip with the boys. All right, so now look, check this out. Look at what they're doing. And this is beautiful right here. Um, uh, where is it? Tops. Again, they talk about, different products that was specific for the a younger audience. But here we go. This is an important paragraph right there that I have highlighted. If you want, you want to read these 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs right here, but I'll just summarize it here. They're going to come out with a kid-specific, when I say they, Panini's coming out with a kid-specific product that is going to have a shirt, a hat, notepad, etc. That is thebomb.com right there for my boys. I have 3 boys. I can walk in there. They're $50 a kids crate is what they're calling it, right? You get a kids crate for $50. I go in there with $150. I get 3 of them for my 3 boys. We rip the stuff, and the rest is history. Something I can enjoy with current players with my kids. They're only going to be available in hobby stores, and that's because Panini can, govern and can police the hobby stores a lot better than Target and Walmart and whatnot, you know? So it's going to be a product for it's 14 and under. So my oldest is 7. So I got 7 years of, if that product's still around, but 7 years of enjoying this product with him. So that's going to be super dope. I'm thoroughly gonna enjoy that with the boys for sure, man. Um, so where else? And this I found very interesting. A lot of key information in this article, and this is one of the nuggets. I didn't know this. I have a membership to BJ's. I never go in there looking for cards. Never. I go in there and I buy giant size cereal boxes that feeds the family for 3 months, and I walk out. Okay, so that's I now you got BJ's, you got Cracker Barrel, another place. They have the little shop up front. That's where they have the cards. I had no idea. I go in there, I stuff my face with waffles, and I walk my happy out. Party City, Dollar General's right down the street from me. I live in a rural area and there's a Dollar General. I need to go to Dollar General and check it out. See what they got. Kroger, you got GameStop, CVS. So now there's options. There's options for you. A lot of good places that I'm sure you've been ignoring. So, again, I'm going to continue scrolling down here, but if you want to pause the video and take a look at this, read this information by all means. But definitely the fact that they're going to have a kids product, the fact that they are going to have they're going to increase the price for the products that's out now. I think that's fine. If that means I can go I'll go at 8, 9 in the morning, no problem. If I have to go early to pick it up, that's fine. I'll scoop it up at 8, 9 in the morning. But don't, I'd rather pay whatever it is, an extra $10 to $20 a box. And I don't have to get up at 2 in the morning to get a box so I can rip with the kids, That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I'll save me my $20, and I wake up at a decent hour. My youngest is 2 years old. He still wakes up at night. You must be bugging. You want me to wake up at 2 in the morning to make that line? These people crazy. So I really like what they're doing. The fact that they're not gonna go, because I did hear, it's not verified. I did hear that they were selling some of the cards online. Um, and I was gonna make a video. I may make still make a video about bots, because this, I think in the sports card industry we need to be educated on bots, and I have a good connection on that. So I think I'm gonna make a video on that, so that way we educate. Look, knowledge is power. And especially with cards and being high demand, we need to know how the bot game works. So I'll possibly make that video soon. So if you've enjoyed the video, you know what time it is. And once again, thank you for watching. We'll talk tomorrow. I'll be posting another video. Good luck in all that you do.